Today I'm in Orlando, which this is my first time here, so I decided to come downtown straight away. And the second I got down here, I got so stoked actually, and was so happy to find this park right away called Lake Eola Park. And it looks like it has a bike path that goes along the outside of the lake, so super excited to skateboard around the lake and just kind of explore. And then really stoked to check out downtown Orlando as well. Just came across this spot while walking around downtown called the Neighborhood Eatery. It's a Korean sandwich place, and the menu looked incredible. The prices were right, so I'm gonna give it a try. I went with the Korean fried chicken sandwich, mainly because it had the most vegetables on it, and also the sauce combination sounded really good as well. And who doesn't like fried chicken? I snuck into this church. It looked cool from the outside. They said no cell phones, but sometimes you gotta break the rules. But it's really cool in here. Crazy art. Lots going on. This morning I'm at Foxtail Coffee. I've been hearing a little bit about this spot since I've been here in Orlando, so looking forward to trying it out. Foxtail is actually from Orlando, and this is the first location. Nice spot. And here is the siphon bar. It's just a different way to brew coffee. Pretty cool that they have individual ones, you know, right in front, so the customer can just chill here, watch their coffee brew, and then enjoy that shit. But yeah, this place is awesome. Glad I came in. So I was on my way to the Mills 50 district here in Orlando, and I always set my GPS to no highways. That way I can see as much of the city as possible, and also that's how I find skate spots. And I pulled to a stoplight, looked to my left, and the Brick Quarter Banks are right there, which is a pretty famous skate spot. And so obviously I pulled over and parked, and I'm gonna see if I can get a little session on them. I'm assuming you gotta be quick at this spot, but yeah, I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm in the Mills 50 district, and I decided to try out Taco China. It's an Asian and Latin fusion restaurant. It's got burritos, tacos, and all sorts of cool shit on the menu. And the building is really cool. It's just really loud and colorful. It just looks like the type of spot that's not to be missed. So I decided to pull over, and I'm gonna check it out. I went with the Korean beef tacos. As you can see, it's got a lot of vegetables on there, and I especially like red cabbage, so that's why I went for it, but they also sounded really good. I'm in the neighborhood of Winter Park. It's a pretty affluent neighborhood here in Orlando. Super nice spot. Like more of the underground type restaurants of this neighborhood. I landed Lale. It's a Turkish restaurant, and it was incredible. Honestly, I've never had Turkish food, and there's a good chance I'll be back here tomorrow. The owner was actually in there. Very, very nice lady. Everyone in there was exceptionally nice and guided me through the menu, and also the prices on everything was super good as well. So yeah, Lale Mediterranean Cuisine. It's a Turkish restaurant right on Park Ave in Today for lunch, I decided to go with Metro Espresso. It's a cool spot. It's pizza and a coffee spot. What's better than that? And it's in the neighborhood of Lake Eola, which is a really cool little hood in Orlando, downtown. I got the pressed veggie sandwich on Cuban style bread. Exactly. This is the Walt Disney Amphitheater at Lake Eola. I know I said it before, but the Lake Eola area is super nice. Such a good hang around here. So I've been enjoying this day. Perfect weather today. Yeah, life is good. So this place had been pulling at me all week. I've been driving past it like time and time again. Finally decided to come in today, and yeah, what a rad spot. They pretty much have live something every night of the week. It's a coffee shop and cafe during the day, and then it turns into a venue at night. Really awesome spot, and it's just been passed down through the family, and yeah, what a rad business. They got a lot of cool shit going on for sure. Austin's Coffee in Winter Park.
Kind of hopeless when we miss half the meaning in the moment. But still we keep.
You guys have live music here too?
Yes, sir. Live music, live comedy, live jazz.
Keep seeking knowledge.
Last night we had a drag show, anniversary party.
Nice.
I was 4 years old when this place opened up.
Well,
Now here I am working.
that's awesome, man. Yeah, it's such a cool spot.
And it's a legacy building too, so the parents are giving it out to the children, and like the oldest is already here running it, the manager. So it's quite the.
It's being like passed down.
Oh yeah.
That's awesome. So for my last week in Orlando, I decided to move over to a different part of Winter Park. Lots of cool stuff over here. I noticed some like hidden gems. I noticed some skate spots and some places I wanted to hit up still. And also the Orlando Museum of Art is over in this neck of the woods, and I wanted to get to that before I left. So that's what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna try and show y'all the best I can this part of Winter Park. So I decided to check out Lake Lily Park. Looked like a rad spot, so just skated down here and gonna do a little walkabout around the lake. And one thing I did not know about Orlando is how many lakes there are. I'm assuming this is kind of a smaller one. I know there's some bigger ones out there, but this one was right in the neighborhood that I'm at right now. So I'm gonna check it out. But yeah, that was so cool to find out when I got to Orlando how many lakes there are, and just they're everywhere. So that was just kind of a cool thing that I didn't know, and was stoked to find that out. And yeah, so let's check out Lake Lily Park. I feel like this is worth mentioning. So this is the Black Bear Trail, which ran from, looks like, what does it say? Oh yeah, Quebec, Canada to St. Petersburg and Miami. That's a long ass trail. Pretty dope. Here's another lake. This is just right across the street from Lake Lily, which this one is definitely more of a lake. I think this is Lake Matland. You can see some pretty badass houses over there. But yeah, so this is just like an example. These lakes are all over Orlando, and it's so cool. I've been like in and out of some of the neighborhoods on the lakes, and there's some beautiful homes. It just looks like people are living the good life out here on these lakes in Orlando. So just like, yeah, another thing, you go to a city. I didn't really know what to expect from Orlando, but what an amazing city. And you know, all these lakes definitely add to it. Really cool. So I'm currently at a place called Enzion. This place has been pulling at me the whole time I've been in Orlando. I've driven past it a few times, and then the other day I noticed on the marquee they had like a Nick Cave cover band, so that grabbed my attention. And then the sign says film and food. So I don't know what it is, like a restaurant slash theater or what, but I decided to finally stop in and I'm gonna check it out. So it's a movie theater slash restaurant, and you can eat outside or you can eat in the theater. Sick spot though, really cool. It's been here since the 80s. Had to.